A lot of people want to learn music just by listening to it, right? You want to play Sabrina Carpenter or, Golden. And you just want to learn it just by listening to it. How is that even possible? Well, welcome to the wonderful world of ear training. I'm Robert Monroe. I'm going to be your Sherpa for this journey. First, we're going to talk about the difference between relative pitch and perfect pitch, just really quickly, just to clarify a few things. And then we're going to get into a two-step process that is going to make you a relative pitch master. Let's first talk about what the difference between perfect pitch and relative pitch is. Perfect pitch is somebody plays this and you go D, then they play this and you go A flat, G flat, D sharp, and then somebody plays this and they go F, A, C, D, and then you play this and they go D, F sharp, A, C sharp. That's perfect pitch. The ability to be able to immediately know what a note is without any other context, just that note by itself. It's incredible. It's amazing. It's also very hard to train. Some might say impossible. And it generally has a genetic component. Like there's some people who are just super good at it, and then other people where they can try for decades and not really get it down. That's why we're going to shift gears over into the world of relative pitch. What is relative pitch? It's based around intervals. Now, again, what are intervals? Intervals are the distance, measured distance between notes. Now, the cool thing about the piano is it is all half steps all over the place. These half steps build up our intervals, and these intervals can be different sizes. Now, when people do relative ear training, what they're really trying to do is they're trying to recall something. They're trying to basically think of what did I just hear and how does that relate to things I've heard in the past? And that's the way you do it. And the cool thing is the way these sound are so iconic that you can very quickly train how to hear each individual interval or different size of distance, right? So let me just give you a couple examples. You got this half step here, right? You can think of that either as Jaws, right? And remember, you have to be able to hear this anywhere. So is it here? Is it here? Is it here? You hear those all the same way. It's a half step. It's that Jaws theme. Or you can think of it like for Elise, right? Yeah, da 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 da. Okay, that's the beginning of For Elise. Yeah, da 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 da. Beginning of For Elise, half step. Keep going. Happy birthday to you, right? Beginning of a major scale. How about a third? Da 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 ba da dee da 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 da. That's the idea there. Now, how about major third? Oh, when the saints go marching in. All of these song examples, by the way, you could just come up with other ones. If you don't like those, you could do something else. But they all help to give you that idea, that understanding of what is this interval. Now, once you get these down, you can use that to then identify the notes in a song and be able to figure it out. Now, here's one of the painful parts. The very first note, you're going to have a little bit of help with. Now, as you get down your ear training journey, what you're going to find is you're going to be able to find that first note by actually figuring out the context. So you go, okay, all right, they're on a 4 chord here, all right, and I know there's only one sharp, so we're in G major, so we're actually going to be starting on a C, right? You can do little tricks like that. But for now, let's just assume you kind of have to guess. You're just like, okay, you find the first note of Please for Sabrina Carpenter's E. Okay, great, we got E. Now we want to find the next note. Da, 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 da. How do we figure this out? Well, we hear please, please, and then we turn around, da da, and then we go, ya da 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 da. Notice how it sounds like Happy Birthday? It doesn't sound like da 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 da. It doesn't sound like For Elise or Jaws. It sounds like Happy Birthday. So we go, okay, all right, it is actually a major second. And then we test it. We go, okay, if it's a major second, it'd be E to D. Does that sound right? please, please. Ooh, it sounds good. Please, 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 ya-da-da. Kind of like 3 blind mice, right? 3 blind mice. That might give you all you need. Or you go, ya-da-da-da. Okay, all right, that's another major second. So let's just go down. E, D, C, da, ya-da. Okay, what is that interval? Da-da-da-da. If you're more of the religious type, you might hear that as Amazing Grace. Ba-da-da-da-da. Or you may hear it as Harry Potter, right? Ya-da-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee. Okay, all right. So we've got that perfect fourth there. Da-da. All right. So now we've got the perfect fourth. So that's going to be C. If we go down 5 half steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that gets us down to that perfect fourth. So now we have E, D, C, G, and now we're going back up, da, da. Okay, that's a major second, da, 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 na, na, da, da. What is that? Okay, let's think through it. Na, da, 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 da. Oh, it's the lullaby. All right, it's a minor third. And then we got it. Okay, now, it's starting to sound like a madman, but that is the gist of how you learn stuff with relative pitch. And as you get faster and better at it, these start to come together as patterns. And this is where also understanding a little theory helps, because people love pentatonic scales. They love major scales. They use them all the time. And then different composers, different arrangers, different pop artists, they also do the same stuff over and over again, which can give you a real leg up. Like a good example is like Taylor Swift loves the 2 chord. You generally find 2 chords in Taylor Swift songs. That can kind of cut some of the time out of learning it just by ear. Now, I said it was 2 steps. That's only 1 step. Here's the second step. The second step is every single sound you hear, every song you hear, you test yourself and you go, okay, what was that? You know, you hear the Keurig go on, and you're like, okay, what's that sound? Da, da. And then you're like, okay, all right, is that the Simpsons? The Simpsons. Oh, it's a tritone. So then we find the first note, da. Okay, all right, now down a tritone. There we go, we got it. The Simpsons, right? We got it now. That is what you do, and it's super annoying. You're going to drive your friends crazy, but you're going to get good at it. And as you get good at it, it's this feedback loop. Then you get faster. As you get faster, it gets more fun. As it gets more fun, you do it more, which makes you faster. And then at some point, you're going to have this aha moment. You're going to be able to sit down, and even if you don't really know how a song goes, you can just sort of sit down and be like, right, my little soda pop. That's how that whole thing works. I'm Robert Monroe. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, follow. We're going to build this community up. We're going to explain stuff. We're going to make music so easy for you. It's going to be so much fun. And until next time, I hope you have an awesome day.